What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, as well as Solana and the S&P 500. If the background of this video is starting to look a bit different than what normally the backgrounds do, that is because I'm in the process of moving apartments yet again. It's like I do this every single year with you guys. I'm sure you remember, but this will be a quick move. So this is probably the most extent that you're going to see the background look like, but it'll be like this over the course of the week. Things will be changing and videos might be coming out at just weirder times, like this one, for example, a little bit earlier than normal here. But with that being said, what we're going to be focusing on in today's episode is looking at the fact that a lot of these cryptos are starting to start their ascent to the upside here, something that we've been talking about for quite some time now. I made a video yesterday morning here talking about how start the countdown today. The clock is, ticking here. Only a few days left with some of these major cryptocurrencies, and you can see I literally highlighted it in yesterday's video here, showing you guys the symmetrical triangle forming on Bitcoin as well as Ethereum here. And you can see as of today, we are starting that ascent, and I'm very excited because this means if we close today exactly where we are, we will be buying in and longing this position starting literally tonight into the rest of this week. And this is always how it is. We always get big volume movements Monday morning. Now that we're starting to see consolidation and a comparison and correlation between the stock market and cryptocurrency, we typically see Mondays as a very big day and pretty much determines where the rest of this week is going to be moving to. So the fact that we're already starting to see us break through major resistance, which could have happened all the way into the April 13th and is happening as of today, the 8th, which is exciting, really does help determine that, markets kind of move Monday mornings, and it helps set the tone as what we're going to expect to see for the remainder of this week. There's a good chance we can continue this uptrend, and that's what I'm excited to go over. It's not just Ethereum, Bitcoin seeing movements here. Solana might be starting something. XRP has a little bit of a bullish green candle. Stock market not really doing too much, but we'll go over that in a minute. But with that being said, make sure to smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's dive right into today's video. Super quick, guys. Remember, Bitfi is still doing their four-year anniversary giveaway here with a $20,000 USDT prize pool. Link is down in the description below. You can sign up, register, and enter. And they're also picking the Shiba Inu winners in, I think, today or tomorrow. So I'll update you guys on that later on, or they'll contact you, one of the two. I'll just find more info and let you guys know. But make sure to check this out down in the description below if you want to get entered to win, what could be up to $1,000 in USDT, which is super cool. So more information on this, like I said, down in the description below. Anywho, diving into today's video, quick refresh reveals top 10 cryptocurrencies are starting to pump, and this is exciting. We're up 4.5%. Quite a lot of volume has entered the market here. We used to be at like 2.5 trillion as of like yesterday or the day before. Now we're at 2.7. So $0.2 trillion has re-entered the market here, which is incredible. Trading at 76 on the Fear and Greed also looks great. And you can see the incline is starting to happen. Ethereum's up 7% here. Doge is up 4.5%. SHIB is up 2.6%. Cryptos are starting their ascent to the upside, streamlining. This is a very nice pump. And it looks really good across the board. It does open up some opportunities to trade. And we're going to start off today's video with XRP, even though my main focus will be on Bitcoin and Ethereum. We're going to talk about XRP as well, but the most recent trades that I would like to make and enter would be Bitcoin and Ethereum. So just consider that when watching this video, and make sure to stick around until I go and cover those other cryptocurrencies. Now, as you guys know, I know I'm going to sound like a broken record, but that's life. You're going to hear things more than once, and we have new people joining the channel every single day, so I have to start from the beginning a little bit for those people to have them catch up and kind of understand where we are. But you guys know XRP has been forming bull flags since the beginning of 2023 here. We've had 5 consecutive bull flags consistently happening across the board here. And this most recent one, number 5, which took the longest to consolidate, over 100 days of consolidation. I can easily show you this by taking a date range here. You can see took about 113 days to break out. And now that we did, we're on this ascent to the upside here. And if we take the actual breakout point and then we scale this to where we broke out, you could see it could kind of lead us to about a high point of 78 cents. We've only peaked at 74, which means there's a hair of hope left that we could actually head to the upside here. However, you can see we've had a bit of trouble in the recent times with the new formation of an ascending broadening wedge, which typically is bearish. For those that don't know, if I type in ascending broadening wedge here, this is what that would look like. An ascending broadening wedge has this kind of bullish movement inwards. You can see as we head higher, but then we inevitably break down. We break through that lower trend line and correct to the downside. This is a beautiful chart that would explain this here. The pattern is considered valid when the price action has touched the trend lines at least 5 times. So that's new, but you can see higher lows, higher highs, and then we end up shorting this and correcting to the downside here. And you can see with the way XRP is forming here, we might have 5 points of confirmation. We can take kind of like an Elliott impulse or an Elliott wave and, trade on this. You can see here we pull up. Where is it? Here it is. We take an Elliott. We'll do this point here. And if we start it like this, you got 1, 2, 3. Geez, you can do like 4, 5. Very well could be, and this might mean that we're at the end here. Ideally, we could even move it somewhere along the lines of over here. So it's very possible we could have completed this this ascending broadening wedge, which means we could correct out of it here. It might, there might be a possibility of a dump to the downside, which is what I've spoken about with you guys here, especially what that we had on the RSI, this kind of small little descending symmetrical triangle, which does break down. It's a consistent pattern here, but now we're back inside of it. We look really good. We found a bottom support. We're rebounding off of it. So I'm hoping that we can build up enough steam to continue our last rally to the upside here before correcting to the downside. I don't know how high that's going to go, but we're still doing higher lows, which means we haven't switched into a bearish position just yet, which is exciting if you ask me. The goal is we break through it. Now I'm going to tell you guys this, like if you guys are impatient and want to buy in, I'm going to give you guys some options. This is kind of where my head's at. And you can kind of gauge what type of trader you are, aggressive, moderate, or conservative here. And this is how I would look at it. We break through the yellow, confirm closure above the yellow on the daily. This would be an aggressive buy-in. Close above green, moderate buy-in. Close above red, conservative buy-in with the attempt to head out. Now, by the time we get to red, there's a good chance we're going to be overbought, and that might be the tip. And then we can fall down. But if we break through it, there's a good chance we'll go even higher. I just don't know how much higher we would be moving to. So I would personally, in my opinion, what I plan on doing is probably getting in if we can breach green, play it right in the middle and see what exactly happens. But again, XRP is a very difficult crypto to trade on currently because we don't have the greatest indicators, and I think Ethereum and Bitcoin are just that much better. Now, obviously, we take advantage of all these trades, and we'll take advantage of the XRP trade if and when it does come on Bitfi, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Bitfi lets me buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Everything you'd want on an exchange is offered on Bitfi, which is incredible if you ask me here. Huge opportunities, tons of opportunities here. You could buy your favorite cryptocurrencies. You can create you can create spot trades, which is super cool. You could just bounce back and forth instead of leveraging trades. They do have a welcome rewards bonus, which I'll pull up, and a demo account, which I briefly mentioned. But you can see here, they can give you so besides the $20,000 prize pool, they can give you over $2,000 in free rewards by completing these new user advanced and exclusive tasks. Tons of opportunities. Like they're begging you to join. It's completely free. They have a demo account, which now gives you not only free crypto, but then now you have a free risk-free trading strategy. You get $50,000 in Monopoly money to test your skills, completely free. Get familiar with your trades, my trades, and the platform itself. And then when you're ready, you can switch it over to the live trading account. Anywho, moving forward from that, looking at these other cryptos besides XRP, my main focus is Ethereum and Bitcoin. You can see here, we're just now starting our ascent to the upside here. We've been forming, and I could jump to the 4-hour and show you how big this is. We've been forming a monumental, and honestly, we're going to play it even more aggressive than we usually do. We're going to play the 4-hour game. If we can confirm, and we already did, you can see right here this morning, Ethereum hasn't done it just yet, but if we can close the 4-hour chart above, which we're most likely going to do, there's about, 8 minutes left to buy in. So what's going to happen is we close right where we are, with 8 minutes to spare. Even though we're overbought on the 4-hour here, you could take the risk and buy in and long this, and it would just mean that there's a good chance we'd head up because there's tons of room left on the daily charts. And on this daily chart here, you could see it's just the beginning of an ascent that could easily retest $4,100. So it's a very easy trade to make on Ethereum. That's what I plan on doing. I'll probably buy into either of these. 4 hours overbought on Bitcoin here, but you can see we just have finally breached a major price ceiling back at 72K. very close to retesting all-time highs, so I'm excited to see the results of this. There's a chance now that we might breach our all-time highs, and that would be incredible. You can see right where the all-time high is right here, right at the green. So you can play it conservative. If you want to play moderate or aggressive, I'd buy in on the 4-hour. We close the 4-hour. This is aggressive. If we close the daily here, it's moderate. And if we breach 73, like the all-time high, and we close above that top green band, that would be conservative. But there's a good chance we're going to be heading up, and I'm excited to see the results of this. So that's pretty much my 2 cents on these markets. Solana, for those that are still paying attention to Solana here, I would wait for a conservative approach. As I've said before, we're in a sideways channel here. We have a green band as support. We have a blue band as resistance, the price ceiling and the price floor. We breach through this, we'll long. We breach through the floor, we'll short. It's that simple. But that's pretty much it. The S&P 500 is still consolidating. We'll see what happens. I would likely think we dump, but if Bitcoin's going to head up, there's a good chance today we'll break green too. So I don't know. But with that being said, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video or the afternoon episode. Peace.